Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to the Hawks. Now here's Harden. Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Davis. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Davis. The three. Hands it from downtown.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Harden gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
And Doris, with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Outside, Davis. Irving for three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
To the inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Irving. Fires for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Harden with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And here's Collins from outside.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Here's Flag. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Stolen by Collins. Here's Dunn. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And this game is tied up now.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Irving. Off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, He is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Clippers trail by 3. And here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Now here's Leonard. It's Collins, high post. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Leonard missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. And it's Davis missing. Clippers trail by 3. Now Dermonenko. Kicks it out to Leonard. Looking for Christie. He gets it there. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
It's Collins, high post. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. Pass to Dermonenko. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Over Christie. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn.
Timeout, timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, leading by 5.
What a pretty pass by Daniel Gafford. This guy isn't just a rim pressure guy. He can do a lot of things.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Thompson for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. but he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business. You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Screen by Gafford. Clock at 6. Terminenko with the rebound. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. Driving to the basket. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Russell. And the shot goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Marshall with the steal. Pass to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
To the wing right side. Back to Dermonenko. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Pass to Washington. Stolen by Dermonenko. Here's Beal. Finished off the break.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league. They've been doing a great job. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavericks. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Leonard. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Outside Leonard. Puts up a 3. And Lively pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Christie with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Clippers trail by 10. In the corner, Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Flag. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Lively. Davis up top. Off target from three-point range. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Zubac's no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Davis. Collins grabs the miss.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. And they double up Davis. Here's Christie. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Zubac's no good on the free throw. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Harden looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Harden gets it done inside.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Flag, guarded by Harden. And Flag throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Gafford.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Into the lane. Here's Christie. Right block shot. Beal pulls it in. Clippers trail by 6. Harden outside. Big time jam from James Harden.
I mean, what do you do against James Harden when he's in pick and roll action? This guy's elusive. He has such incredible feel.
Russell looking around. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And the Clippers making a change here. You know, Doris, we know how good D'Angelo Russell is now, but how about having to play his high school team?
No kidding, Kevin. Let's just talk about the fact that he and future MVP at that time, Joel Embiid, were on the same team in high school. How would you game plan for two NBA players if you're another high school team? Stop it.
Clippers trailed by 4. Down low. Here's Terminenko, and that one is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Russell. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This guy an effortless scorer, outside, inside. In between dynamic scores, D'Angelo Russell.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. .135 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Springer hits the three-point bomb. Springer's got 5.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
And it's Russell missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovich's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
Stolen by Terminenko. The shot by Beal, no good. The Mavericks trail. Back. To Russell. Pass to Gafford. 5 on the clock. Double by Bogdanovich. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Just 2 to shoot. Thompson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Beal deciding where to go with it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers ahead, up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here are the Mavericks now. A 2-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Flagg. And he makes good on the layup. Flagg's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Mavs.
using the size. Flag going to work around the rim.
Inside. And stolen by Christie. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Zubac. Al Harden. To the paint. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 2. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Zubac.
So much height around Cooper Flag. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Lively with the screen. Nobody near Irving. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Over in the corner, Zubac. They double him with Flag. 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the left wing. And stolen by Flag. To the middle. Here's Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Leonard. Leonard down the lane.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's the Mavericks now. The lead is 2. Right wing. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, we know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Kevin?
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Irving, good.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Pass the flag. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Christie with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Terminenko. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Irving for 3. Terminenko with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Kicks it out to Collins. The Mavericks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Davis. Shoots over Terminenko. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
So Anthony Davis nails both of them. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass
the screen. High the fuck.
Not watching for the line that time.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Russell with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas. Pass to Beal. This one for 3. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Oh, my goodness. P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Springer goes up and lays it nice and easy. Springer's got 7 points.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Back to Davis. Anthony Davis attacking. He gets that one. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dallas leading by 14. The drive by Russell. Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
It's Russell with the drive. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 11 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Pass to Dermanenko. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Thompson, left side. Shot from the wing. They grab their own miss. Pass to Marshall. Russell, left side. 4 seconds left. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now, here's Bogdanovic with 4 seconds on the clock. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 15. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Clippers trail by 15. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
Thompson outside. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
From deep Harden. And Lively pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Irving missing. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Harden on the wing. Zubac. The Dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Find the lane. And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Now Christie. Dunn covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. And here's Harden. Inside. And the rejection by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Leonard. The fader. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 21.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Boy, that's how you execute in the painted area. Love when P.J. Washington is assertive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Indoors when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer. James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. They trail by 14. Russell inside. Pass to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Washington. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Launches it. And it's Washington missing. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Leonard. For the 3. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intense. Mavericks leading by 11. Outside Russell. Over in the corner, Christie. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. It's Clay off the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, attack the cup. Klay Thompson, more ways to score than you think.
Harden left side. There's a screen by Collins. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Russell inside. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out to Thompson. Back to Russell. Screen by Gafford. Unloads from 9. That's off. Clippers trail by 13. One-handed!
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Christie. Here's Gafford. Now Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it's off. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean, he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Irving! Outside, Christie. Trying again. No good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 10.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Christie. Kyrie Irving. Davis. He parachutes in for the putback.
just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella Davis getting it done.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Now the floor for Los Angeles. Number 40, Ivica Zubac.
A 12-point game. Harden with the take.
It is just so hard, guys. Stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with. Oh, Derek Lively, you brought the sauce tonight. Look out.
Here's Zubac. The response. Slamming it home.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Dallas leading by 10. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. And the Clippers have possession. Harden fires. Misses the three.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Anthony Davis.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Here's Davis. Now flag. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. A huge two-handed slam.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know